G'day everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I posted, but I guess various reasons have made me want to pick this up again. And I was just looking at all my old posts on Twitter, or X now, and how I was consistently posting sort of a lot of good stuff over the months when I was living alone, just grinding on the farm, gymming, sort of getting back into my faith, probably starting around end of 2021, around there. But I've come a super long way, and even just looking at the videos from a year ago where I was training for a marathon, and yeah, I just don't really think I have a reason not to do this stuff, especially seeing as like nowadays there's just so much bad stuff being posted, or such a lack of good content, good Catholic content, inspiring stuff, business stuff. I mean, it's definitely making a comeback, but at the same time I do think it is something I can contribute to, where I can speak my own kind of flavor to it. And reading about St. Maximilian Kolbe and how he used and utilized every means available to help spread the gospel and spread devotion to Our Lady, I don't feel I really have any excuse. I don't feel I have any excuse not to do that as well. So I guess this is the first video now coming at the end of December 2024, but this is something I really want to be consistent with, even if it's just like once a week, and being active on the other social media platforms. But yeah, I think I've also delved into heaps of things over the sort of past year or two that have given me a lot of insight and things that I want to share. So in mid 2023, we started this fitness brand, which you guys would probably be aware of, Fit for the Kingdom. And it began as a podcast, but very quickly we began running events for young people. So we ran like a brotherhood retreat, which was for like high school aged boys. Did like an off-road camp with mass and a priest, with a talk. Had a Eucharistic procession out in the wilderness, which was epic. And we also helped organize one for the girls. It was called the Daughters of Grace Retreat, and it was like a femininity camp, but had different kinds of speakers, some mums, some religious sisters, things like that. And then at the end of last year, so still 2023, obviously I was working full-time on the farm, but then I invested in a sales course for high-ticket sales, and the course was pretty good. Like, it wasn't fantastic, but I don't even think it was necessarily the actual content in the course itself that kind of mattered. It was more so that I felt the need to sort of expand my opportunities, open a few new doors. As much as I love the farm and I'm on it right now, it's also something that I don't necessarily want to be locked into. So that's part of the reason why I stepped into that. And I've got a full-time job now as an educational advisor or a salesman for a company based out of Sydney. So that's going well. And I've also sold in a few other offers over the year. So I was doing a fitness one for about 8 months. And I'm now continuing my degree. So this January 6th, I'll be starting sort of over the summer period, the second year of my degree in philosophy and history, which I'll do online and as I work full time. So those would be two big things. Obviously the sales side, the study side, Fit for the Kingdom. I also proposed to my girlfriend about 2 weeks ago on the Feast of the Immaculate Conception. So even that relationship alone has taught me heaps of things. And I guess the goal of every man and the goal of myself is, I guess, to be building myself up and building my life and all the things and activities and hobbies and things that I develop within myself to be able to serve others and point outwards. And I would say that whatever this turns into, or whatever this is now, should be something that can help other people and can give other people insight, can serve as a role model in some way, even though I'm still growing and still learning heaps of things. I'm working with a guy called Harvey from Perth who runs the 99 Sheep company, sort of clothing brand. And we are going to be trying to do this kind of masculinity theme page and get that to take off. Speed and myself, and we're going to get a few others involved, but we're also going to be trying to kick Fit for the Kingdom back up, get the podcast up and running, start offering some coaching programs and whatnot. But there's a lot in the works, and ultimately I really want to be grounded while I do all this, keep my interior life firm. But yeah, I just feel like over the past couple of years, this is something that I've really been called to, and I've kind of explored it in a lot of ways, even since when I was younger, like 16, like first learning how to edit videos with my mates at high school, running a blog for a while, just writing different things. I can still dig some of that up. It's pretty interesting to read, and just various sort of kinds of projects and YouTube videos over the years. But yeah, as I said before, it's just such a low effort and low maintenance thing that I really just think it's a no-brainer to try and do something like this, to try and spread the word, spread the message, build a community of guys, and I guess eventually girls as well if you're listening to things like this. But yeah, I'm pretty pumped for it. And yeah, I guess it's also a good way to keep myself accountable, to always keep learning and keep pushing myself, be waking up earlier, praying more, studying more, training more. Yeah, we all need to really hold ourselves accountable with those things, and I think now's more important than ever. It's always been important, but I guess when the world is coming to this critical point where just terrible ideologies are ruining everyone, the kids are just learning absolute garbage, and obviously the faith is coming back, but the church is obviously not in the best state at the moment. So I think we as men, even as non-Christians or Christians, but I guess those who really want to build a better world, it's really an imperative for us to step up. So yeah, anyway, I hope this has been helpful or interesting. Definitely subscribe. I'm going to try keep posting content on YouTube and also across the other platforms as well. And also subscribe to Fit for the Kingdom, as we'll have some content appearing through there. Feel free to text me on Instagram or X or whatever. I'm keen to hear what you think. Comment below with your support or any questions that you have. But yeah, keep up the good work. If you haven't started, it's never too late. I mean, you've got today. You can change just like that, and God will always give you the grace to start doing better and start improving yourself. All right, God bless.